breaking news coming in, viewers, and that is what we will be focusing on. We have 85 Dems who are seeking Trump's removal. So basically, ceasefire seems to have not, ended the row in America. In fact, there are some impeachment calls which are being made. Obviously, what needs to be highlighted, obviously, is the fact is also that there are House Dems who have stepped up pressures. They are pushing a post-ceasefire action on Trump. The political storm in Washington is growing. We have my colleague Rishabh also, who's joined us live on the broadcast. Rishabh, first of all, give us the latest update far as this development is concerned. What happens next? Big breaking news coming in at the moment. On one hand, you have protests which are happening in the United States of America. Meanwhile, simultaneously also seems like the pressure is growing on Donald Trump. 85 plus Dems seeking Trump's removal.
Well, definitely. See, since last night we are seeing this, Meenakshi, that there are Democrats, senators as well as congressmen who are asking for Article 25 to be invoked, which means impeachment of president. And there have been at least more than 80, if not less, congressmen who have asked for impeachment. But does that stand ground? When it comes to numbers, Republicans are in majority. So till midterms, things does not have as much, it isn't as much easy as said for Democrats to actually impeach Donald Trump. But definitely this creates pressure. This creates
It does create pressure, and it also shows the sentiment prevailing in America as well. Also, obviously, when you have protests also which are happening simultaneously. We earlier also highlighted when it comes to Donald Trump's ratings, they had also been going down. Peter Kuznick, sir, that's something which you were also referring to, that there is a lot of resistance to the war within America. And now when the ceasefire has been announced, obviously it is fragile, it is temporary, but end of the day, the big question that I'm sure many in US are also asking the same, what exactly did Donald Trump achieve by this war?
Donald Trump didn't achieve anything by this war except possibly his own ouster. Maybe his goal was to want to play golf 7 days a week and not be in the White House anymore. He finds it hard work. He finds it boring. You know, when they do the president's daily briefing every day, they've got to start off with 2 minutes of video clips of things blowing up in Iran in order to get his attention. This is pathetic. So the protests that are going on outside the White House are anti-Trump protests. They're probably very happy that there's a ceasefire, but they're not happy that Trump is still in the White House. Because so long as Trump is there, he can still do a lot of damage. Maybe not right now in Iran for the moment, but in the rest of the world. He said, after Iran, I'm going after Cuba. What's going to stop him from that? You know, what's going to stop him from mass ICE thugs beating people up and shooting people in the streets of the United States? Trump still has nobody standing between him and the use of nuclear weapons. So I think what people are calling
and what's also interesting is the fact that now Donald Trump says that Iran's 10-point plan is workable. So end of the day, the big question, obviously the open-ended question which we are leaving for viewers also, what exactly did this war achieve? But this is obviously a historic day, big development coming in. 14-day temporary truce, temporary ceasefire achieved. Obviously it's a fragile ceasefire, but all of us, the world is breathing a little easy today. Why don't you stay with us, gentlemen? We'll slip into a short commercial break. Our non-stop focus, continued focus of the ceasefire, the fallout, the ramifications of the same will continue. Slipping into a short commercial break.